Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and today I'm gonna play Dungeon Crusade. So it was an exciting and long video last time. We've seen a lot of action. We nearly died from an Orc Berserker level 2 in the Crypt of the Betrayer. But I think overall we're doing actually quite well. We already killed one of the two guardians that we have to kill. The other one spawned and is here, Lord Blackhand. I killed 4 of the 6 wraiths, and I found the Book of the Dead. So that is my other side quest. So yeah, just 2 more wraiths to go there. And the main quest is cleaning out these chambers here in the village. I had cleaned out 3 of the 7 chambers, but after that we still have to blow the horn that we're gonna find after we cleaned out all the chambers. And then we have to fight a boss monster, which is basically again a guardian. So there is still something to do. We also managed to kill a lot of raiders last time, but they keep coming. We have here, for example, the orc or goblin archer, I think, or is it I think it's an orc archer actually. So he's already pretty close. Gonna make sure that we can take him out before he reaches the village. And we were also quite successful in finding stuff. Ring of Iron Fury, the Imperial Armor, the Guardian, and the Shield of Divine Fury. So that was pretty nice. Also a couple of bucks. Not bad until now. And Albus is on its way from the village over here, our dog, and he bought a simple charm, a pickaxe, and he also bought some potions here. It was mentioned in a comment that I'm not allowed to use the level 2 and tier 2 and tier 3 items if I don't have the appropriate level as a hero. But I already mentioned a couple of times that I'm going to ignore this rule, and I had some ideas to balance this. One of them is that I use the harder monsters. I don't use the basic monsters. I use these green monsters here. They are a little tougher. And I also have another house rule when it comes to fabled higher tier items. So the real powerful ones, I'm going to restrict that. And in addition to that, there's also a restriction on what I can buy. So right now I can only buy the tier 1 items. But if I find something, I'm going to use it. So don't be surprised here. So we have here now again the upkeep phase, and this time there is something to do apart from placing initiative tokens. This guy is poisoned, so I have to spend an essence. I lose an essence during at the start of every upkeep phase. And then we place the initiative tokens. So this guy starts. He's standing here next to the goblin foot man, and I want to try to kill the guy. He's also a raider. It comes with a risk. I'm really bad in chaos combat, and this is one of his possible styles. So if that shows up, I'm in trouble. Otherwise, I think it's okay. So let's see. I'm going to activate this guy. Okay, so that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can move right here. And now I will attack. So let's see what we got here. This is the goblin footman. Let's get him. So this is ranged, physical, and chaos. I would prefer 1 or 2. So we're going to roll a die here. That's a 3. Okay, that was unlucky. I mean, I got my Ring of Iron Fury, so it's not such a terrible disaster. I have a -3 in chaos. This gives me +2. So in the end, I'm at -1. That's not good. But I mean, there's still maybe a chance to win. So let's get these. And that one. I need to beat a 10, which means I need an 11 to be successful. And I have it. Whoa, even in both rolls. Okay, so that was great. No damage. I simply killed the guy. And yeah, pretty amazing. Is there anything special going on here? No, there isn't. Cool. So now I can simply roll a die, and if I roll a 20, I'll find some loot. And wow, that was close. A 19, but it wasn't enough. So now it's the Bard, and I want to do now something we haven't done before. I will do an enlightenment action. And what that means is I have to spend my whole turn for this thing. I'm going to spend 2 life force. So these things that you get from killing more powerful creatures. So this goes back in here. And now I'm allowed to take a specific ability from this deck of abilities. Actually, it costs 1 more life force. You see here the cost. So that it costs 3. So that means we have only 10 left. And that is the Enchanting Hymn. And you see here it's a specific ability for the Bard, and it is a level 1 ability. So yeah, I cannot use a level 2 ability right now, for example, because I'm only level 1. And it says Enchanting Hymn can be activated anytime during the hero phase. When activated, all warfare rolls the heroes make during this hero phase gain +2. Enchanting Hymn has a radius of 4 spaces around the Bard when activated. Line of sight is not needed to gain the benefit of this effect. So activating costs 3 essence. This is the lower part here, this red one. And I can do it once during a turn. That's what this red arrow here indicates. I have to basically flip it then, and then during the next upkeep phase I can kind of untap it or that's what this card does. And I think it really comes in handy if you want to fight Guardians. I think then this is a fantastic card that you definitely want to have, because it affects all the heroes for the whole turn. And yeah, that's really awesome. But also in Chambers, I think it can be really, really potent. But it's not cheap, right? I mean, 3 essence is quite a bit, but I think still this is something you want to get. So now it's the Ranger, and his job is to stop this guy over there. So let's see. Okay, that's 6 points, 6 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can trade with Albus. And I want to take the pickaxe from Albus. I'm already pretty badly wounded. I'm thinking about maybe even taking... Yeah, I also think I want to take the potion. I mean, there are guys who are in a worse shape, but I'm definitely also not doing good. Or do I give the potion to the Bard? tough choice. I think I want to give it to the bard later. So I'm going to leave the potion here, but I want to take the pickaxe. Okay, and then I can activate again. Yeah. Okay, these are 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will spend 1 essence to move an additional space, and that will now allow me to attack this goblin archer. So let's see. Oh, it's an orc archer, of course. Oh man, now it's getting a little bit cramped here with all the stuff. So the orc archer, we have here ranged, chaos, mythical. That actually fits all pretty well with me. So it's actually spiritual, not mythical. So it don't really matter actually. So I'm gonna roll. Maybe actually, I think I would prefer number 3, the spiritual combat here, because the archer is not that good in there. So let's see. That's a 2. That's chaos. So yeah, okay. That's okay too, I guess. I have a +2 when it comes to chaos. It doesn't matter which weapon I use. I only do 1 damage. So I use the basher, I guess. It feels a little more chaotic. And again, we're gonna take 3 dice. We need to beat a 10, so I need an 8. And that should be possible. And it is easily, it happened with both. So I killed the orc archer. And I need a 20 to draw a treasure, and a 19 to get $100. So let's hope for a good roll here. That's a 4. Okay. So now it's the priest, and I also want to get a special ability for the priest, do an enlightenment action, and I want to take the heavenly arc. So that costs me also 3 life force. There we go. And costs 3 essence to activate. Heavenly Arc may be activated anytime during the hero phase. When activated, roll 1d3. The result is health and essence restored to every hero within the dungeon. The priest is excluded from this effect. So I think I can do this right away. It says anytime during the hero phase. I guess it doesn't even have to be my turn. So therefore, I will do this right away. I think that's a really cool card. And I'm going to spend 3 essence to do this. And now we're going to roll a d3. And let's hope we're a little lucky here. That's a 2. I guess that's okay. So that means every hero gets 2 life points and 2 essence. And I believe this is a pretty good deal. And it will help, yeah, a lot of the... Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to flip the card around like this to remember that I used it. this turn. Nice, so that was great. Good turn until now. Now we come to these guys over there in Briarwood in our chamber, and that is, well, there's always a little bit of a risk there. So I think I'm going to start with the Warlock. Okay, and he simply moves in the other chamber down there and rallies the other hero. So I got to spend 1 essence here. And now the other hero, the Battle Mage, follows. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to roll here actually. So she moves now down here, and we're going to see what happens in here. Okay, that's another level 1 champion. There we go. And let's draw this one. So that is a massive Viper. Okay. Origins is the dungeon of the 13 moons. Massive vipers are vicious creatures indeed. They grow to be anywhere from 10 to 14 feet in length. They are also known for their huge fangs that are easily capable of causing physical afflictions to humans. Okay, so luckily this is a kind of a weaker massive viper. It does not have a specific ability or anything. So I hope it's not a big deal to fight this thing. It only has 3 life points, so maybe we can actually kill her in a single turn. So we have physical, ranged, and mythical combat. And we'll see which order this goes. Let's say we start with ranged, then we have physical, and then mythical. There you go. And now let's see how we're going to do that. So the Viper is pretty strong actually in physical combat. That's not so easy to kill her. It's actually a bit tricky. So I think I definitely want to use the Fabled Dagger to attack with the Warlock during the mythical combat phase. Yeah, and she is not that great. I think I'm going to use Luke's sword during the ranged combat phase. Let's see how that works out. It's a bit strange. But because she only has a 10 in ranged combat, it probably makes more sense, although I have a 0. The +3 that I have in physical combat is not that good, because this thing has a 14 in physical combat. So the odds are actually lower. So I'm going to use the unbalanced axe for physical combat. I'm going to throw my sword, and I think the odds are a little bit better that I hit with the sword that way. So let's see, we have these and that one. Yeah, it's not that easy, but we'll see what it does. Okay, that was, I think that was kind of as expected. I think we are good. So first we have the, no, wait a minute, we start with the ranged combat. So that's a 16. That is enough. It only had a 10. So we used the sword. So we already do 2 damage here. And the next one is the physical one, and that didn't work out. So yeah, I have a 9. I can add 3, but that's not enough. So I take a wound. But I'm let's see, the mythical combat I have a 10, and I can add 3 for the Warlock and the Fabled Dagger, so that's a 13. So this is enough. It only has a 12, So I managed to kill the creature. Excellent. So that means we get 2 life force. And we can roll a die. An 18 gives us a treasure. A 13 gives us $100. Oh, you know what? I forgot the encounter. Well, let's do this first. Oh, great! That's a treasure and $100. Okay. So let's see. Let's give him the treasure, and we need something good here. Come on. Oh, that's another armor. But it's not that hot. But still, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's a common item. It's a full helm plus 2 mythical combat. So, let's see. I think I'm going to give it to him. That's actually spiritual combat. I never remember that. Yeah, I gotta give it to him. He's got a -2 in spiritual combat. She's got a -3. So this is a big weakness of ours, and maybe now it's not quite as bad anymore. But I forgot to draw an encounter card, so I gotta do that. I hope it. Yeah, it's a bit, but okay, we will see. That's an event, okay. Randomly select a hero, so let's do that. If it affects this guy, we're not going to use the helmet. Okay, that is the knight. This hero hears a high-pitched screeching and fluttering sound drawing closer to him. As he looks up, he sees 4 carrion bats flying towards him. Test strength for each one of the bats. On a pass, the hero slays the bat. On a fail, the hero is bitten. Lose 1 health and 1 essence. The bat then flies off. Okay, so yeah, it's not terrible. We have a strength of 2. So let's see. We got to test. We got to do this 4 times. I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we need an... Oh, wait a minute. It's an event. Yeah, so an event, we can even subtract 6 here. So that means it's a 10, basically, that we have to hit. So we need an 8 to be successful. We don't have it, so we lose a life point and an essence. Oh man. And again. Ugh, come on, man. What's up? What's going on here? Oh boy. This stupid knight. And the last one, okay, at least 1, man. And that wasn't good. Yeah, that wasn't good at all. Shit. Okay. Okay, so we're done with the hero phase. Now we go to the monster phase. And I'll let you know if something interesting happens. So before we activate the minions, we have to spawn 2 new ones. And there is a cultist of Zool, and she's a bit more dangerous here. She's got this golden star. So she's got a special ability for the cultist, for the combat. But before we get into this, we just activate her and then we'll see. If combat comes, we got to deal with it. So she starts... Oh, number 1. I think that's right up there. Yeah. So that is in Briarwood. And a second minion is... Oh, that's another Blackwood Prowler. We already have 1 there. This is a more dangerous one, also a golden star. So let's see where he starts. He spawns at 3, which is down here. Okay. And once more, a Wraith becomes a Raider. And that's actually good, because in this way he will move toward us. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. We don't have to hunt him down. So this is the blue Wraith. He moves 4 spaces. We got to roll in which direction he will move. 6, so I think he moves down. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe he activates us. No, actually, this guy does not have this special activation ability. Okay. Okay, I will activate the Shadow Servant, another Raider. He's sitting right there. Okay, he moves 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he comes close now to the Ranger. Not sure if he's the right guy to fight him, so gotta check that. And now we activate Lord Blackhand. So he moves 2 quadrants. Let's see which direction he goes. That is red, so he's going to move again down here. And with the second movement, that's red again. So I guess he simply moves back, huh? Yeah. Okay, well. Well, okay. And yeah, we have for now no more Raiders. I'll let you know if something should change. Okay, we have the last minion, the newly spawned Blackwood Prowler. He ended up with a 12, so he becomes a Raider. And the problem with that is he is fast. Luckily he only rolled a 1. So he will move 1 plus 5, that's 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got to deal with these 2 guys. That's a bit of a problem. But yeah, I hope it's still okay. And that's the end of the turn. You know, actually, once again, I forgot to move Albus, and I want to do that. I got the simple charm, and I think I wanted to give that. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, that's 8 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the ochre juice for the priest, I guess, because she's got the heavenly arc. So I want to give her an option to recharge her essence. And then move again. That's a 3 and plus 6, so that's a 9. And I think I basically just want to move this 1 space. And the idea was, I think, I'm not sure. No, you know what? I think I'm going to give this stuff to the knight. It's a bit risky. No, I'm going to give it to the bard. I'm going to give... I really don't know. I think I'm going to give it to the Bard. Yeah, and then the Bard still can give it later, maybe to the Knight. So he gets the potion, and it's getting a little bit too busy here. There is so much stuff now lying around here. He also has this thing. Oh man. Nah, I don't know. It doesn't work like that. There's too much going on now. Maybe I don't need to see the pictures necessarily, but that's also a shame for some. I don't know, man. You know, as much as I like these larger cards, these old standard card size, I think in this specific case, maybe smaller cards would be more practical. The game is already so big, you have 6 heroes, and you can see we're still at the start of the game, and they're already having a ton of items, and I mean, right now they only have very few abilities. That will be definitely become more too. So I can see a problem here on the horizon. You know, if we play for a couple of more hours, this might be a real issue, and I'm not quite sure how I can deal with that. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we're back in the upkeep phase. I already spent here for the poisoned and essence. All the thing is the initiative markers are placed. So now we're going to go to the encounter phase. That's an interlude. The path ahead starts out fairly well lit, but leads into ominous darkness not far ahead. Okay. And now we don't have to roll for a Guardian Spawn because the 2 possible candidates are already on the board. So that means now we will have to do our hero actions. And we start with him, the Knight. My idea is, basically I want to form a party of these 3 heroes, the Knight, the Bard, and the Priest. And I want to try to kill Lord Blackhand. But to do this, yeah, so we have to meet somewhere, probably in this area. So my idea is that I want to go with the Knight first, try to explore the treasure chest here, and yeah, I think I also have to trigger the trap, and then we might meet maybe here somewhere, and then these guys will come here from the south, and we can meet here in this hidden passage there. So I want to try that. Okay, that's not great. Maybe it's already time to reevaluate that. Okay, I think that for now it's okay. 1, 2, 3. If I roll again so badly, I might as well just sit there. I'm not sure. Ugh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move here, and so that's the Knight's action. Now it's the Bard. Okay, he's got overall a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we roll again. Wow. Okay. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go there. Gonna go around this wall and the trees there. And then it is the Priest. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and whoa. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crazy. Now, of course, it's possible that this guy moves in this direction. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, gotta do something, right? I'm not happy with the way he is placed right now, but yeah, I don't know what to do otherwise anyway. And I want to let him take care of all the raiders, and I think he's actually quite able to do that. And one reason why I think that is because he is now also gonna get a special ability. He gets the hidden dagger. So he pays 2 life force, and this is his whole action. And the hidden dagger may be activated during the hero or monster phase anytime the ranger takes damage from an adjacent monster. When activated, roll 1d6 and consult the chart below. And on a 1 to 2 it's a miss, and on a 3 to 6 the monster takes a damage. I think that's pretty cool because it also gives me a good chance to kill minions that are that use different styles than I do, right? And because he is the kind of the minion slayer, I think yeah, I think that's a cool card for him. Actually, I activated the priest before the bard. I should not have done that, but it doesn't matter. So now it's again these 2, and I think actually what I want to do is I want to bring the battle mage down here. Just wait for a little bit, maybe 1 turn or so. I don't want to risk anything with these 2 raiders. The prowler, you know, they are kind of dangerous. I don't want to get in trouble there, so I think I'm gonna leave this chamber for now, and maybe we both move in this area here, and if one of them gets away, but manage to pass the ranger, we can still help out, I hope. The problem with this guy is he's really fast, and he's got 2 life points. So yeah, I think that you want to be a bit cautious here. So we're going to activate the warlock first, and so he moves 6 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and can move him again. That's another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we activate the battle mage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's hope for a better roll. That's excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so just in case things go wrong, and it's not such a big deal, right? I mean, I just want to play it safe here. Okay, so that was not exactly an exciting turn until now, and we're simply gonna activate now the creatures. So we start with the Raiding Wraith. That is the blue guy located over there, pretty much in the center of the board in this Red Widow's lair. And he moves actually 8 spaces. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see in which direction he moves now. He goes also this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then it's the Orc Siegebreaker. Let's see how he's doing. That's a 2 and a 3, so he moves 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He moves here. Now we come to the next raider, and this is the Shadow Servant, the blue Shadow Servant, and this is this guy, and he might now possibly attack the ranger. So let's see, and he will. That's a 6, so that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he attacks the ranger. He's got 3 movement points left. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this guy now. Okay, so simply roll a die. We have here spiritual, arcane, and physical. And I definitely don't want arcane. The other two would be okay. So no, not a 2. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. But okay. So that means let's. So he's got 3 life points left. So we need these green dice, and got to subtract 3. Wow. So I need a 13 here. Oh, we also get this thing here. So let's see. Okay, that was bad. So, okay, I would take 2 wounds. However, here's the thing now. I got my hidden dagger. So I take 1 wound from the warfare roll, obviously. And now I can use the dagger. So I'm going to spend 2 essence. And because I took damage from an adjacent monster, and now I roll a d6. And I need a 3 to 6. Come on. And I did it. And that means I killed the raider. And it does not, the final strike does not happen, because right now I used my dagger before he did his final strike. That's the way I see it. So we managed to kill the guy, and yeah, it was, I guess it was a good investment, this hidden dagger. Yeah, awesome. So now we can simply roll a die for the loot, and we need a 19. That's a 17. Now what's important is I can use the hidden dagger only once per round. I have to activate this. So that means if the stupid dweller now attacks me, I can't use it again. Okay, so let's see. Next, Lord Blackhand activates. So let's see where he moves. Would appreciate if we would move south, so a red one would be nice, and that's a green one, and that's exactly what I don't want. So he moves now over here. That kind of sucks. Let's see. Okay, that's red. Okay, so fuck it. Now he's going to Briarwood. That's not good. Somehow I bumped against the camera. I hope nothing gets lost here. So yeah, he moved to Briarwood. That's not quite what I expected. So maybe we got to improvise here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, can't help it for now. And then it is a couple of non-raiders. I feel really a little unlucky here. I have a feeling a lot of raiders get activated. So the other Blackwood Prowler, this guy here, which is right here. I mean, he's not so close at least, but he now also becomes a raider. So he moves 10 spaces. The question is in which direction he goes. He might even already attack us. Now let's see. Yeah, that's not unlikely that he moves. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. He attacks the priest. I'm not prepared for that, honestly. Okay. So let's see. This is this guy here now. Let's see how we're doing here. He's got no special ability. Okay, that's arcane, spiritual, and chaos. I'm okay, but not in chaos. So let's hope we don't roll a 3 here. Okay, that's a 1. So that is arcane. I got a 0. No modifiers. I need a 12. It's not going to be easy. Let's hope for the best here. Awesome. Easy. So that was great. Even with the final strike, that was super cool because I did 2 damage. I managed to do a 15 here and a 19 there. So yeah, that was just amazing. Because this guy has 2 life points. Fantastic. We managed to kill this guy. That's so cool. Okay, and that means we got to roll a 19 to find some loot. Ah! So, no rewards. Okay, the last minion to activate is this raider here, the Blackwood Prowler here. And if he rolls good, he can attack the ranger. That might be enough. I'm not sure though. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that is not enough. That's good. Okay, let's do one more turn. So again, this guy loses because he's poisoned. He loses an essence. Are we fine here? Well, I think that looks good. Maybe I want to activate the ranger after the priest. And yeah, I think the others. I wonder, let me see. I want to kill that Blackwood Prowler. So that is Arcane, Spiritual, and Chaos. She's not good in Arcane. I think the Ranger, well, he's not really good for that. Maybe actually the Battle Mage should try that. So I think I'm going to go the other way around. I'm going to activate the Ranger last. So if the Battle Mage doesn't make it, the Ranger can then, or if he does make it, actually, he can then mine, because she's got the pickaxe. If he doesn't, well, then he can attack the Prowler. So that gives us a little more flexibility. Got to draw an encounter. That's another event. Randomly select a hero. That's the priest. Down here. This hero has come across an area with 3 wooden doors. They decide to open one. Roll 1d3. Okay. Let's see what happens. God damn, where is... There we go. That's a 2. The central door reveals a small chest containing 400 gold. Yes! Awesome. And that's it. Yeah, that's just awesome. So that's 400 bucks. Okay, we activate the knight, and you know, I think I stick to the plan. Try to go here, open the treasure chest. Okay, that's not so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And second move, that is... I think it's not quite enough. Do I spend an essence? Tough choice, man. I think I have to be on top of that stupid chest to open it. Let's see. Yeah, I think we have to be on top of that chest. So I will do this. I will spend the essence. It's a bit painful, but I want to get it done this turn. So that means 1, 2, 3. Now what we can do now is, because we are adjacent now to the entrance of this room, here is the entrance, this is a secret room. So we're going to do now, we're going to draw now a secret room token that indicates how hard it is to actually find this room. Okay, so this is a stack of, I think, 8 secret room tokens. And I'm going to simply roll an 8-sider here. And that is number 7. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 8. So this one here, the 7th, is our secret room token. And that's pretty cool because this is one of the easiest. So it shows that here, the 12, that is, we have to pass a wisdom test with a goal of 12 to find the room, if we are adjacent to it. And we have 3 attempts. That's what the 3, the left one here, says. If we don't manage this, the room will be permanently locked. If we found the room, it will be still a locked room, but we have the option then to to open it, to do a lock picking test. So, okay, that's good to know. I think I don't want to try yet to open the room, to open the chamber. There might be also some dangerous stuff in there. It's really hard to say, do I want to open the chamber now? Maybe I want to do it later. Tough choice. There's also a crate in here, which is also interesting. It's a bit of a gamble. I think I want to wait until I get the simple charm that gives me +2 to wisdom, and then it's really easier to do this, to get in there. So I think for now I'm going to stick to the plan and move on to the treasure chest, and we're going to remove that token, and then we draw a treasure chest card. Okay, so let's draw a treasure chest card, and until now we were super unlucky with the treasure chests. So let's hope for something. Okay, that sounds good. Loot. You raise the lid of the chest to discover a piece of rare gear. Flip over cards in the loot deck and take the first rare piece of gear you find. Then reshuffle the loot deck. That sounds great. So let's do this. Rare gear means the blue one. That's not blue. Up. Nope. There we go. Okay, Thieves' Treats. And again, no weapon, but a +2 in ranged combat. So that's not bad. Yeah, pretty awesome. And we got to shuffle the others back in. Maybe we should have passed this thing somehow, but yeah, I didn't. I was too slow with this guy. And then the next one is the Bard. So we simply roll a die. That is a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think I want to move into the chamber. There is a risk involved here, but I think it's okay. 7, 8. So we move here. Actually, I think... No, I think that's okay, yeah. I think you cannot stand on top of this thing, but you can stand on the bottom here. And now we can activate again, and I think I want to open this treasure chest. So yeah, I can definitely go there. So I do this, and then I'm going to open the chest. Okay, so let's see what we find. Again, pretty exciting. Oh, what is it? Oh no, that's a Doomlaw Scorpion. Holy shit. As you peer inside the decrepit chest, a Doomclaw Scorpion leaps at you. Test strength to crush it before it attacks. Strength 17. Now we can modify this. So it's only an 11, but it's still rough because the Bard is not strong at all. But he's got the simple charm. So that gives him a +2. And so that means I need a 9. Yes, easy. Okay, nothing happens. We just found that stupid scorpion. So still, we're not too lucky with the treasure chest until now. Okay, we got that was the bard, and now it's the priest. So she also follows into the dungeon. That's not that good. 1, 2, 3, and that's better. That's a 7. Now we got to figure out where we go. I mean, we probably will be seen by this guy anyway. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I want to stay there? You know, if this guy comes here, maybe I actually want to stay there. If he goes here, though, he will see him anyway. That's a bit of a problem. Do I want... Okay, who's better against... if he gets attacked, who has a better chance here? Let's see, the priest or the knight? So I think the knight has better odds against this guy. So I will stay out of sight for now. Yeah, that chamber should protect me from his line of sight if he enters this space. So, okay, I'm gonna stay there for now. And, you know, actually I'm even thinking just going here. The reason is, if the wraith comes here and sees us, no, but the wraith will then move this way, because, yeah, that's faster. Yeah, I think I'm okay with going here. This is the faster way to the village, so the wraith will immediately move this way if he sees us. Okay, so I think that's these guys. Now we come to the other group over here, and we said we want to activate the battle mage first, and she wants to attack this prowler. So that is enough. Yeah, okay. So she moves here, and she attacks the prowler. The Blackwood Prowler. Now this guy has the Blood Moon Amulet. Before any warfare roll is made, the Blackwood Prowler rolls 1d20. On a result of 15 to 20, the amulet activates. All warfare values gain +4. Now that's really bad. Okay, that's an 11. So that's good. We can now try our best. So let's see. We have arcane, spiritual, chaos. I definitely want chaos. I'm really good at chaos. I don't want spiritual. So no 2, please. And I would love to have a 3. And there it is, the 3. So now, dear Prowler, just I'm happy to wear your skin. So let's see. Yeah, nice Blackwood Prowler jacket or something. We will get this and these two, and there's even a good chance to kill him in a single round. We need an 11, but I got a +6 as a modifier. So I mean, that looks really good. And it still is, although this is such a poor roll. But this is still a 5, +6 is an 11, and then we got our 16. So we managed to slay the guy, and yeah, really successful roll here. So let's see. I would love to have a 19. Ah, no. Okay, so she did a great job here. Question is, what am I going to do with the Warlock now? Because, yeah, there's not really a lot to do for him. I think I might just move back a few steps. Maybe position me, I don't know, on one of these chambers. I really don't know. I'd just go here, I guess. And then we're going to activate the Ranger, and he now has a chance to mine. Yeah, okay, that was also pretty pointless. So I'm just going to go here now, and I think I can do it even in this action. It says, let's see, move and mine at one of the mining sites. Okay, now I think that's still the last environment card. Is, I think, yeah, it is this one. That is our last environment card. These enriched mines. So that is really cool. Usually you can only roll a d6 or d3, but now we can roll a d6 per mining action. So we got our pickaxe here. Not dull, but it's a pickaxe. And we roll a d6. So let's hope for a high number. That's a 4, that's fine. So you can see here, this is mining site A, and this is connected to this first deck here. So we are allowed to draw 4 cards from this mining site. And we will reveal them. And this is Zoltanite, or Night, Ruby Stone, Iolite, and Moonstone. Awesome. So that's nice, and right now we can't do anything with these, but we will collect as many as possible, and then we can go to the blacksmith, and if we have these type of weapons here, they can be improved. I don't know the word for that in English, I'm sorry. They can be improved, and we can put a gem into these weapons, and so that's awesome. We got to test now if the pickaxe degrades, and we need now some kind of marker for that, and I will get one. And right now it's at the best, it's brand new, so it's at 12. So if we roll a 12 right now, it will degrade, otherwise it stays at 12. And you can see the range that you roll to make it worse, that becomes bigger and bigger. So once it gets worse faster and faster. But now we need a 12. So we don't want a 12. And we don't have one. So that's awesome. And now I think I can simply mine again. So this is my second action now. So we do the same thing again. That's 1 card this time. So that was a little bit unlucky here. I'm going to draw 1 card. And that is Jade. Okay, cool. That's it. That's the end of the hero's turn. Oh, and we got to check again the pickaxe. Okay, pickaxe is fine. Now we activate them and spawn new monsters. Oh, and you know what? I think I want to send Albus to the priest. She's got a lot of cash there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can simply run through the dungeon. Nobody will care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll take the money from her. And does the Bard also have money? Yeah, he also has a few bucks. 9. But I cannot end my movement there. So, okay, I'm gonna... I got 2 more movement points. Do I stay there? Or do I use these points? I got 500 bucks. Do I wait until I get the money from the Bard? It's just 100 bucks. Let's see what we can buy. Maybe it makes sense. I think I'm gonna get the other stuff too. I'm not even sure if I want to buy these items. I mean, next turn we will see also uncommon and rare items that we might want to buy. We can trade these other items, the common ones, but I think for less value if we sell them again. So we probably don't want to buy too much stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Just gonna stay there for now. And okay, so we got to spawn minions. 3 actually. Yeah, we need 3 more minions. So another Orc Siegebreaker. And let's see where he spawns. 3, that's right there. Okay, next is a Goblin Footman. So this is this guy here, and he spawns at point 1. So over here, so there is a lot going on over here. So we don't know. I mean, these guys might simply move away. For example, the cultist moves away from there. They don't move into the village, but it's a bit tricky. And the last one to take is a Blackwood Prowler again. Ugh. Okay, so let's see where this guy spawns. 5. That is up here. Okay, so now the first raiding monster is the Green Wraith. That is this guy here. Let's see. He's got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he moves right here. And that's it. He does not have a special ability or anything. Then we have, again, the Orc Siegebreaker. He's not a raider, and he does not become one. So this is this guy up here. So he moves, oh, he stands here. So let's see where he goes. Where is that die? There we go. On the red. So he moves north, which is good, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I rolled a 5. So you got 1 more. Yep. And now he moves in this direction. Okay. So this guy is actually on the board for a long time now, and he's constantly, that's kind of nice. And now we come to locked Blackwood again, and this is getting interesting now. Which direction will he go? Black Hand is obviously his name. Well, he moves here, which is not where I want him at all. And let's see where he goes now. That's green. Oh boy, there he goes. Fuck that. He's not in line of sight yet, but really soon. Okay, that's not what I expected. It seems like we have to fight him now. It turns out that these 3 guys, which is not at all what I wanted. I really wanted to do it with them. I had my nice enchanting hymn, but man, this guy just went completely into the other direction. But okay, I mean, these guys are also, they are in a fine shape. I'm pretty sure they can bring him down. She's got that good beautiful training sort of looks. So I think we can deal with that guy. So maybe there is no need for these to go. We can maybe go after the Wraith, for example. Maybe that's all not such a bad development. Okay, we activate this Wraith, and I rolled a 6. So he follows his patrol route, which is the blue one. So it's 1, 2, 3. And at that point, he first sees the dog and is a little bit irritated. And then behind the dog, there are these 2 other guys. So yeah, that immediately makes him become a raider. He turns around and goes for the village. So these were 3 steps, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So now he takes another 6. Yeah, I rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got to roll which direction we go. And he moves in this direction. 5, 6. Yeah, we're going to go this way now. Okay. Okay, I think that's okay. That's actually pretty good. Both ghosts are now raiders, so they will both move toward us, and we don't have to be... we don't have to care too much. We don't have to hunt them down or anything. I think that's overall not such a bad thing. The only problem we might have is if we are busy fighting this guy, we might not be able to catch him. That's really a problem, actually. Do we have the time? Maybe I should... I don't know, man. There's a lot of traps there. I'm actually thinking about running back with a bard, but I gotta be really fast. But maybe I should do that. There's no real need for now to go deeper into the dungeon. The whole thing is, this first dungeon dive goes more and more to an end. So maybe we can actually now simply move back. I think this is possibly what I want to do. Maybe these guys, maybe the priest and the knight can explore the secret rooms here, or one of them, but maybe I want to send the bard back just in case the knight is too fast. Okay, so now we have 4 more guys to activate. Actually, I forgot to check if this guy, he might do the shadow step. That's a 14. Yeah, he does it. So he's activated a second time. So he moves another 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not good. And we have a new raider. I have a feeling they're massive. I mean, there's much more than we usually should have if we have a 12-sided die. So the Orc Siegebreaker gets activated. He rolled a 4, and yeah, we have... Now this guy moves now. This is the green guy. So he moves 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he moves here. And we can see there's now a ton of raiders moving toward the village here. Not something I like if Lord Blackhand is there. Yeah, we definitely want the bard over there too. He's good for the wraiths. I wonder if I should maybe even follow from behind. I mean, we got 2 traps here, which is a problem, but maybe it's worth it. We're much faster if we go like this than if we go like this. So I might really consider doing this. Okay, and let's do the last two. The goblin. Oh, we need a raid marker here. The goblin footman. Well, he does not raid. He moves 4 spaces. Where is this guy? Oh, he's up here. So we got to check where he goes. Green. He comes down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not good either. And last, it's the new Blackwood Prowler. He moves 11 spaces, starting with red. He comes also to this village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got a roll. And that's pink. I think he actually simply moves back. Yeah, he does. 11. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. This is it. This is the end of the monster phase, and I'm also going to load up the video here. So I guess we're now getting more and more to the climax of, I mean, we're not quite there yet, but of this first dungeon dive. Got a couple of these here. The last 2 wraiths are here. If we can kill them, our first side quest is done. If we can kill this guy, our second side quest is done. And then all we have to do is clear out these 3 chambers and kill the final boss. Okay, hope to see you in the next video. Bye.